Kristen here from Scooterbo Corner, and I am sharing with you a brand new journal that I will be adding for sale in my shop. And this one is definitely an Easter spring themed journal. I'm just going to do the quick walkthrough. So on the front, this is a crinkled seam binding ribbon, and that will serve as the closure. I have cut out these felt little bunnies, a little bit of fun fabric, some vintage chenille and gingham, and of course this cute adorable, and again my lighting is terrible, this is so much cuter and the lighting seems so dull. It's a rainy gloomy day outside, but this is where we are. Flower shaped grommets, and you can see that this is a faux leather cover. And so this just unties and the entire thing comes off. And let's get into the journal. It is lined with a vintage fabric. It's kind of a strawberry floral print on the inside. You can see that the cover has been stitched. Probably not as maybe as visible on the other side, but so I'm not going to walk through every bit of ephemera in detail, but basically this is a tag that's tucked into like a place to journal. There's lots, vintage ephemera, authentic, and then recreations, and then lots of details like stitching and tulle and fun things. This is vintage wallpaper, and this is a mixed media tag that I've made. It's blank on the back so you can journal, and of course cute little ducky follow your heart, but just lots of detail in the tag. Sorry for shaking the camera, I am not comfortable with this setup. This is made from vintage book here, where this little boy is painting a picture of a rabbit, and these are just details on an index card, a printable from KB and Friends. It's attached, sewn in to another page. We're using some vintage lace. There's trims, all kinds of different ledger paper and different papers. This is from an Easter book, a happy Easter book. So of course included that. This is just paper clipped in, but it can be turned into a tuck spot or used however you want. A vintage recipe card, very springy. And on the back side, this is a printable, recreated or from a vintage card, lined paper, perfect for journaling, stitched to the top. This die cut, also KB and Friends. It's just paper clipped in there. Just loved these colors with this particular printable background paper. There's been some inking. Those are not attached so that you can do what you wish with them. Just some more vintage papers. Both of those are vintage. Some fabric ruffles. Doily. I dyed this paper here, and there's like a doily print in there. This is another index card that has just been decorated with some ribbons, some cutouts, a puffy little egg for journaling. This is one of my new fun ads that I like to add in journals. It's vintage typing instruction paper from an instruction manual. So you've got all kinds of other printables, some additional index cards, pages from vintage books. I tried to obviously curate a few of these that were either Easter or spring themed. And I didn't go above and beyond on the decorating. For example, this, would be a spot that a lot of times I would like to add paper and things like that. But I could try to keep it open for the person buying to add their details. And so there's still plenty of spaces for your touch to go in. So here is the center. I've added these little tassels. They're long enough to hang outside of the journal. You could either have them up or down, however you want. And in here I just have some vintage ephemera. This is not glued together, but it's made to be an envelope, whether you want to turn it into a full envelope or just have the flaps, wherever you would like it. This has an embossed bag. Back in there. This is a coin envelope style envelope that I've made I made from like a Better Homes and Gardens journal. Here is another envelope that you can fold, and sorry for the shaking, and then a vintage tally or bridge card, bridge. Over here I have a mixed media tag with lots of elements going on. This is a guest check. Over here, embossed paper serving as a just another place to tuck little ephemera. Some more trim. These are vintage book pages, so you know sometimes there are some flaws or signs of wear. So right here I have this big old this is vintage button. This is the background, and I have included an entire vintage sheet of little cute bunny stickers. So these are from 1986. Gibson is the brand. And another die cut. I cannot attest to the stickiness of those, but if they're not that sticky anymore, you can always glue them down. Recipe card and some ephemera and a puffy egg as the label. And in here, I'm not going to go through all of it, but you can see that it is chock full of ephemera. And a lot of the things that are in there are vintage ephemera, cards, game cards. There's wax seals. There's all kinds of awesome goodies, but I'll let that be a surprise for whoever scores this journal. This cute little clip that I've made. And here's another fun label with some stamping and inking. Another clip that I made, felt flower. Here's another index card. Here is a reproduction Easter card. So if you like eclectic collections of things and color, then this journal is for you. Has lots of little details, but still definitely lots of space for you to make it your own. A little bunny shaped clip there, another index card, the other side of that beautiful wallpaper. This has been scored, so you can either turn it into a flap, you can glue it down, you can make it a tuck spot, you can do whatever you wish with it when it is your journal. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and I hope that you have a wonderful spring. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. Thank you.